Hello, welcome back to LOA, the channel where we talk about all things law of attraction. You're tuning in right now to the second part of a three-part series of how to deliberately create your future. The first video we talked about momentum and how you can learn how to aim the momentum to the reality you want. And I created the acronym AIM to stand for use your attitude for A. I was your intentions, and M was your emotions, like the actions, the things you do. So today, the second component I want to talk about is becoming a vibrational match to your reality. Because every reality or thing has a vibration, and how do you match it? Let's dive right in and find out. So imagine yourself like a radio. Like the radio in your car, and you want to tune it into your favorite hip-hop station. Well, you have to learn to turn the knob and calibrate to that station. When you're tuned into hip-hop, you're gonna get hip-hop. But you might find along the way you're tuning into country music or jazz music or even static where there's nothing. So that's showing you that we're always emitting frequencies and we're always tuning into something. It's either what we want or what we don't want. So I want to show you how we can use feelings to be a vibrational match to what we want. Yes, you heard it right. Your feelings and your emotions are that frequency. How to become a vibrational match is to think about how it will feel if you were to fast forward in time and already live and feel like it was already happening. So I'll give you a couple scenarios just to break it down and make sure it's making sense, because we need this to click, because we need to become some powerful manifestors. So say you want to become wealthy. I know that's a lot of people's wish list, so we'll tackle that one first. Well, if you really get past all the things, why people want to be rich is they want to feel free to choose, free to do whatever they want, in control. They want to feel generous. They want to feel opulent. So that is the frequency of wealth. And if you're not feeling like you're in control and you're not feeling like you can do whatever you want, and you're not at the right channel, you're not emitting the right frequency, so you can't be the match to bring that into your life. What is holding you back? Why are you still on the country channel, right? Instead of going to the hip hop channel? It's because you're still looking at the conditions in your life. We need to learn to practice unconditional love by not looking at the conditions in the contrary things in our life. It might first, that contrast of not being able to pay your bill, or the contrast of never having enough to do anything big, that's good. That has created the desire. Use that. Use it as to fuel your emotions. But you can't stay feeling like you never have enough, out of control, because then what vibrational match are you matching? You're matching poor. You'll have to learn to ignore the current conditions in the way of your feelings, because you're trying now to move past this reality and create a new one. You have to tell a new story. If you keep telling the story, whether it's to a person or yourself, man, every time I get a paycheck, something wrong happens and it just takes my extra money, or my mom was poor, my grandma was poor, and I'm poor. You can't tell these stories, because they're going to keep regurgitating the same reality, and you will always be just getting by. So if your current reality is you only have enough to pay your bills and never have enough to go splurge, you're going to have to ignore that feeling. You still have to live life, pay your bills. I'm not saying not to do any of that.
But fast forward and start feeling what it's like
to be able to just write a check to somebody who really needs it, to be able to plan a vacation, Those things will charge your emotions and you'll become a vibrational match to wealth. Money will come to you. The opportunities you're wanting, the travel opportunities will come to you. Another example I'll go over, because not everybody is wanting to attract wealth, is say maybe you want to have a really close friend. That's what you're trying to create. So the same steps are what you need to do. You need to fast forward to the end as if it is already happening. You already have the bestest friend ever. What were some of the things you guys will do? Practice feeling that. Feeling of the warmth and connection of a friendship, the elation of the fun times and the crazy times you'll have. Those feelings will make you more the vibrational match for that friend to come into your life. If you want to stay lonely, keep thinking about that. Keep feeling alone. No one ever likes you or invites you anywhere. How to become a vibrational match, in a nutshell, is go to the end result as if it already was. It's been manifested, it's true, it's now. And feel that. And not feel the way the contrast is. And that's the fun part. This is a game, guys. Life can be fun. Now, there's going to be challenges. What game doesn't have opponents and challenges? So I'll go more into depth of what some of these challenges will be of becoming a vibrational match, so you're prepared. You're armed and dangerous. The first way that you can not have a clean, clear vibration is you're neutralizing it by what I just explained. Feeling poor and like you never have enough when you really want to be rich. Because you see how that feeling and that thoughts are working against each other and they're not coming together. So that's the first, most common one, is just having thoughts that are contradicting your desires. The second way you can have, a vibration that needs to be tuned and cleared up is belief systems. And that goes back to maybe this telling a better story. Like you kind of like have this thought that you've thought for a long time. It's very repetitive and it's so in your subconscious you don't even realize you're thinking it anymore. But it's part of your belief system and it's neutralizing your feelings. So let's learn how to pluck it out. So the most common ones of belief systems is the root of all money is evil, that God came to earth and was humble. So you shouldn't want money, you should want to be humble. I know I had to change my relationship with money because I had the thoughts that if you don't work, you don't eat, that you had to work hard for your money. And I have manifested a life that I am not working hard for my money like I have in the past. What are some other ones? Not feeling worthy. You might have had parents growing up that just didn't make you feel like you ever could measure up, or they didn't do things that made you feel wanted compared to maybe a sibling or something. I mean, the scenarios can go on, but the root feelings and belief systems are usually you're not worthy, or the feelings of not being in control, or that money is evil. So if you can learn to dig these out, get them out of the garden, they're weeds, you don't want them, and just start feeling and telling a new story. You're not lying by telling this new story. You're proclaiming a new future, a new reality, and disclaiming the things of the past. They are that, and they're going to stay there. You don't have to be wrapped up in that identity forever. So that's another thing that is commonly going to kind of creep up in your thought life or in your feelings. So now that gets me to going into the second part. I want to talk about feelings and want you to become friends. I don't want you to be afraid of your feelings. Your feelings and emotions are actually your GPS system. They are your guiding, a global positioning system. Basically, your feelings are telling you where you are exactly right now in relation to where you want to be. So if you're feeling like nothing can go wrong, I can never worry, it's all gonna work out for me, I can't wait to see this unfold, you're really close to getting your reality the way you want it to be. Because you already are vibrationally feeling that, so the vibrational reality is here and the hardcore tangible reality is on its way. But say you're feeling like, no matter how much I say all these mantras and affirmations, it's never enough. It always ends up being the same old, same old. It's a lot of hard work for no payoff. Or just any negative emotion that I'm doing something wrong, it's me. That emotion is telling you you're off track. You're not thinking or feeling in the way that's serving you to creating your reality. Well, you're always creating a reality, but creating the one you're wanting. So, see how that emotion should waken you up to the fact that you're not on track, you're not in alignment to creating this reality you so desire? So use your emotions, just like a GPS system in your car. It tells you to recalculate, tells you to turn left, turn right here. Our emotions can do that too. And I know it's against popular belief. We've been raised as children on up to not trust our feelings. Don't follow your gut. Trust an elder or a teacher or a parent. Those people are good influences on our life and they have their place. But they can also make you enabled where you don't trust your own intuition. I listened to a lady, her name is Florence Scovel-Shinn, and she talks about the game of life. And that kind of put gas, like I've stepped on the gas, and manifesting my reality is by seeing things as a game that I can do another hand, let me try it again, or it's not that serious, it's fun. And that has kept me a vibrational match that I have seen so many things just line up. The serendipity is crazy. So I wanted to mention her because that showed me how feelings and vibrational matches really do work. And also to listen to the intuition inside of me. The intuition is like a little tutor within you. God has given us a spirit, a helper, to make these decisions in life to get to our end result. But too often we're ignoring it. We're hushing it up and looking for signs on the wall or advice through people. It's in you. The answers are in you. People can become a confirmation to that, but you first should be looking within, because that's where God is. That is where your most inner being resides. Be excited, guys. Use these feelings to wake you up to realizing I'm feeling pretty awful about blank. That means I need to think differently. I need to clean up my vibration, start thinking more positive, doing things that make me feel more positive. Because sometimes, I'm telling you, having all the affirmations in the world is not going to be enough. You have to couple it with becoming and feeling a vibrational match. So that's the second thing I want to talk to you about, was your feelings are not something to push down and ignore. Use them. You don't want to ride your feelings to the point where they go too long and the momentum is no longer working for you if it's going the wrong way. I do want to give you some heads up on that. So it's not like, well, Lee said my emotions are my friend and I'm going to be mad all day. Well, what do you think being mad is a vibrational match to? Probably some more things to make you mad. So learn to be aware of your emotions and change them when they're not serving you. I hope this has been beneficial to you all. We're going to have the third video talking about alignment. Talk to you all soon and enjoy that journey within.